I'm so thankful for 18 incredible years of racing in NASCAR.
Congratulations, Jimmie. You are the
The sport has been good to me and has allowed me to do something I truly love. I showed up chasing a dream and achieved more than I ever thought possible. I'm looking forward to next season and celebrating what will be my last year as a full-time NASCAR Cup driver.
Down the backstretch he goes. Driveways, Jimmie Johnson. By a fin.
Jimmie Johnson has won the Daytona 500.
Jimmie Johnson pulling away.
I know what this team is capable of, and I hope 2020 is one of the best yet.
Huh? Wow, what an interesting way to end off the 2019 season with huge silly season news before the 2020 season even starts. Oh my, or I guess the 2021 season, huh? Well, it's official. I knew it was coming. I was skeptical after Ally had signed a big old contract with Hendrick to extend to 2023 as the full-time sponsor for the 48 car. But it's official. Your childhood hero and another generation, or another driver in this generation, is retiring. Jimmie Johnson is now stepping away, as they call it, from the sport. When are the retirements gonna stop? Man, I personally do not like Jimmie Johnson, but this is huge for the NASCAR world at this point. I mean, we have lost so many drivers: Dale Jr., Tony Stewart, Jeff Gordon, Carl Edwards, the Biff. This is nuts. Matt Kenseth, I should toss his name in there. I can't believe this has happened, honestly. His car's even right there. That wasn't planned, but this is insane. I knew personally that it was coming. I had a feeling that 2020 would be his last year. I was telling everybody, hey, don't be shocked if this happens, you know. My family is a huge Jimmie Johnson fan type thing. They are all fans of Johnson. I personally am not. But wow. I'm shocked. I'm shocked, but not really. Like I said, I knew it was coming. I mean, tons of people were talking about it. You know, questions were leading up to it. It was, and he said he wanted to race, but with him saying that, and with him saying he wants to go out, with a good season, something tells me this wasn't fully his decision. Could Hendrick Motorsports have something up that sleeve? Because I don't think this was Jimmie Johnson's full-on decision. I really don't. I think Hendrick Motorsports may have shoved him out the door a little bit. And that's hard to say, because they have had such a beautiful relationship. But I'm sorry, Jimmie fans. I really am. I know how it feels to have a driver retire. When Dale Jr. retired, I didn't know what to say. I was heartbroken for sure. So for you Jimmie fans, I really do feel for you guys. I really understand how you feel. And for my generation, we have grown up with the Kurt Busches, the Kevin Harvicks, the Matt Kenseths, the Dale Jr.'s, the Jimmie Johnsons, the Jeff Gordon, the Tony Stewart, you know, and our generation is so limited now with Jimmie Johnson retiring and all those guys that I mentioned retiring. You've got Kevin Harvick, Kurt Busch. That's it. I mean, that's really it. You know, maybe you could toss Kyle Busch in there, but I mean, he started in 2005. You know, just how crazy is this that he's retiring? I mean, it's sad. Like, I don't like Johnson, but it's sad. You know, you hate to see it. you know, it's unbelievable. It really is. You know? I hope I don't get copyrighted for that video, so you guys don't think my intro is a little weird, but you guys saw the video, and it's sad. It really is. But where there is unfortunate things to some people, there are more fortunate things. That made no sense. Anyways, basically what I'm trying to say is, who's going to take that ride? Now, personally, I think it's a little too early to be thinking about that. We're not even in 2020 yet, let alone starting the Daytona 500. But let's run down Jimmie Johnson's career real quick. He has 7 championships, 86 or 89 wins, definitely in the 80s. I think it's more of an 86. Like I said, 7 championships, 2 Daytona 500 crowns. He's won the Brickyard a few times, I do believe. He has tons of Martinsville wins. The King at Dover. He has had phenomenal stats. He has had such a great career. He's probably second best driver, I believe. He's second or third. He's going for number 8. Can he get it? I have no idea. Personally, I don't think so because of the way he has ran for really 3 or 4 years. I mean, 2016, yeah, he won the championship, but really wasn't that Jimmie Johnson season. But we'll see. We will see. Now, who do you think will take over the ride? The first 2 names that I literally popped right into my head was Kyle Larson. Good old Kyle Larson. And Matt DiBenedetto. Another name that for some reason popped in my head was Corey LaJoie. Don't ask why I threw Corey LaJoie's name in there, but we'll get to all this here. So Kyle Larson, I think, is an obvious pick. I heard that his contract goes through till 2020, so, you know, unless Chip Ganassi real quick signs a contract with him, which you better do that now, Chip, if you want that man in your car, because he takes that car and wins with it, as seen in Dover. But if that doesn't happen, I do truly believe that he could be a top contender for the 48, if not the top contender for the 48. Now, if Ally backs out of their contract, I think maybe Larson could bring Credit One Bank and Clover to the car. I think maybe it is possible, but if not, maybe those sponsors will stay with the 42 and we'll see who takes over the 42. Another name I said was Matt DiBenedetto. I think if Kyle Larson's locked up with Chip Ganassi, I think you could take Matt DiBenedetto. But I think we have to see what he does in this 21 for Wood Brothers. And we have to see what contract he has for that team. That's not listed yet. So, you know, I think DiBenedetto would be a great candidate for that car. But just think about it. You got Chase Elliott. They're not getting rid of Chase Elliott. Kyle Larson. I mean, he has proved himself for sure. You got William Byron looking to become a really good contender, and Alex Bowman, who improved this year and has much more room to improve to become a good driver. This would be an ecstatic 2021 team for Hendrick. I think he could be happy with all 4 drivers. Chad Knaus, of course, coaching William Byron. Kyle Larson with tons of experience. Chase Elliott definitely becoming that raw talent. And Alex Bowman, like I said, having tons of room to improve. So with that being said, could this happen? I think so. I really do. But how crazy is this? I mean, I had to make a video about it. I really did. Because it was big. I mean, how could you miss this news? And I just want to toss this in here. This has nothing to do with Jimmie Johnson. But I also heard that Dale Jr. Is named the honorary starter and will wave the green flag for the 62nd Daytona 500. So there's that too. I just wanted to toss that in there. Good for Dale, you know. Yeah. Honorary starter. That's always cool. Anyways, yeah, it's just crazy. But what do you think of this? What do you think of Jimmie Johnson retiring? Do you think he can get the 8th championship in 2020? And who do you think is going to take over that legendary number 48? Personally, I kind of want it to be DiBenedetto, although I want Larson to have that good career. I just don't know if that 48 is where it needs to be. Sometimes I don't think it's Johnson. I just think it's the team. The team has not been there. And with the Gen 7 going to be coming out in 2021, supposedly, I'd be a little leery for sure. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. And again, Jimmie Johnson fans, I am sorry for the retirement of your favorite driver. Anyways, guys, for that, I hope there's no more news for a little while. But, yeah, silly season for 2021 has already started. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. And peace out.